He's also a batch of 1970. So I could see there's a representation from all different walks of life from the society here. So it's such a wonderful gathering. And well, then we welcome all of you once again to this beautiful gathering tonight. So we got basically here is the first part, as the active part, and then the second part, which is more fun-filled evening we have. We got the DJ on the house, and we also have some fabulous door prizes to be announced later. Ms. Abasha and Ms. Neha Thapa is the executive board members of GAA. Mr. Prabhakar Samsa Jang Bhagwan. Thank you.
Chief Administrative Officer, Mr. Virendra Singh, past presidents of GAA, friends from the media, friends from other alumni societies, fellow seniors and juniors, JMAs, guests, and ladies and gentlemen. It is my great privilege, honor, and pleasure, first off, to welcome you all to this gala dinner to celebrate the Golden Jubilee anniversary of and the 50th year of establishment of Godavari Alumni Association, GAA. At the onset, I would like to begin by paying homage to the thousands of lives lost during the great earthquake that took place on April 25th and affected us all. We have also lost some of our members like Mr. Hikmat Bahadur Malaka and Bidan Chandra Yami, due to other causes. I would also like to pay homage to all those deceased members of the society, reverend fathers and teachers whom we have lost through these years. The year 2072 has been unique with our taking office in March 7, 2015, and the great earthquake that struck next month, leading to loss of lives and damage to property, also followed by the economic blockade imposed, causing further suffering to the Nepalese people. Despite all these adversities, GA has been able to organize various activities, especially following the great earthquake. We had the opportunity to join hands and work together with various organizations like CUA, Nepal Pediatric Society, Indian Community Health Care Center in Soaltee, to provide relief to various communities in and around the valley and also to those in the district of Soaltee. We had planned to raise ₹1 lakh each from each of the batches of the school, and we were able to raise about 23 lakhs from various batches. And various classes have also organized their own program to provide relief work in coordination with GAA. The batch of 70 raised around 10 lakh rupees for the renovation of the damaged buildings in St. Xavier's Godavari School, and also have made special efforts.
We have selected 2 schools in the remote areas of Sindhupalchok to continue our future social welfare activities of GAA, where we plan to support the school to improve the quality of education in the schools. You will see more details of the relief work we carried out in a documentary that we have produced on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee Celebration. So overall, we have been able to keep GAA active and also make ongoing efforts for the future sustainability of GAA by paying the taxes due for the property and registration of the organization and also planning for various new activities. We are making efforts to increase the paid members of GAA, and we are fortunate that we have taken this opportunity for the celebration to have a lot of new members. And I would like to welcome all the new life members to GAA. With the cooperation of our classmates, we have planned to start a major project in mental health in the future, and we hope to work together and be able to help people with mental disorders. We will organize more healthcare related activities in the future. And we will also have club activities in various fields like music, sports, movies, literature, etc. For a sustainable GAA, we also plan to continue with the prestigious GAA activities like the quiz contest, spelling contest, tournaments, and the very popular white shirt movement. We will be having more gatherings for the members in which we will include social events as well as volunteer services. I hope you will see more of what GA stands for and what we can do to sustain it in a film which we are going to show in a while. I'm very proud that our chief guest today is Honorable Prakash Mansingh, one of our classmates of batch of 70. Prakash has outstanding achievements in the field of politics in Nepal. He is one of the rare Xaverians who has reached one of the highest ranks in the field of politics by a Xaverian. I am grateful to Prakash for being with us here today and accepting our invitation as chief guest. I would like to also thank Mr. Prabhakar Samser Rana for having accepted our invitation as the guest of honor and for his most generous support for the gala dinner being held here at the Soaltee Crowne Plaza, which is one of the foremost hotels and mecca of the hotels in Nepal. I would also like to thank Mr. Lalit Vikram Shah, Chairman of BOT GAA. I think GAA is fortunate to have such an outstanding chairperson who is always there to guide us and keep us on our toes. Lalita has not only devoted his time and wisdom for the cause of GAA, but also supported us financially by contributing a large sum to the coffers of GAA. I would like to thank the Chief Administrator, Mr. Birendra Singh, for having worked hard to organize the events for the Golden Jubilee. I would like to especially mention here Mr. Amulya Ratnatulada, Chief Editor of the commemorative souvenir which we are going to come out. He has worked very hard to make sure that the souvenir befits the reputation of Xaverians for their mastery in English language. I have many more people to thank, but time is short, and I hope Deepak, the Vice President, will do the rest when he gives the vote of thanks. My personal thanks to all others who have helped to make this event a success, which includes the members of the Board of Trustees, the Executive Committee members, the staff of GAA, members of the press and media, and all those who are directly or indirectly involved, and especially all of you today for your overwhelming presence. I'm most grateful, and I look forward. Once more, a very warm welcome to you all. Please enjoy the drinks and the dinner and other activities, dance activities we have organized for us, and make this a very memorable event, keeping in mind that we are true Xaverians with the motto, live for God and live for Nepal, and be proud to be a Xaverian. Long live GAA. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, for such a wonderful welcome address. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next we have is the releasing of the commemorative souvenir of Golden Jubilee Celebration, for which, once again, I would like to request our Chief Guest, Honorable Mr. Prakash Man Singh, and also the editor, Mr. Amulya Ratnakulada, he is also an alumni, to release the souvenir of Golden Jubilee Celebration. Thank you. Thank you very much. As the President here has already mentioned so much about the GAA, I still would like to share a few facts of the GAA with for our friends and the people who are present here. GAA is established in 1965-80. The present location of GAA land is donated by late K.U. Samsir Jamabai Rana. And as President said, motto of GAA is live for God and lead for Nepal. Another motto of GAA is for the youth and underprivileged. And also the activities of the GAA falls following: basketball tournament for men's and women's, Ratna Shield Inter-College Quiz Contest, Oishore English Spelling Contest Inter-School, hockey tournaments, winter day camp, social services, free clinic in Bongabu, helping children at the Kanti Hospital through subcommittee of GAA, and also organizing various awareness programs and rallies such as White Shirt Movement, environment awareness, population awareness, drug abuse, AIDS awareness. At present, GAA is involved in helping the earthquake victims, help the different schools to build up their infrastructures, and also helping people to different doctors to the villages who were affected by the earthquake. These are the few to mention. I'm sure GAA has done a lot in these 50 years. The next is, we have remarks from the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Lalit Vikram Shah. About Mr. Shah, he was the Director General of Civil Aviation of Nepal. He was also a resident representative for ICAO in Bangkok. He's a life member of GAA. So I would like to request Mr. Lalit Vikram Shah, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, for his remarks.
Our chief guest, a seasoned politician of a very illustrious family, former Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Prakash Man Singh, and very close at the heart to GAA and the Jagrani fraternity. Guest of honor, a legend in your own right, both as an entrepreneur and visionary in the hospitality business. Chairman Emeritus of Soaltee Crowne Plaza, Mr. Pravaka Samsir Jamabai Rana. State Minister of Industry, Mr. Meghraj Nepali. Esteemed members of the Jagers family, very happily and appropriately represented by Father Miller, who's an old teacher of mine. He taught me how to play the ukulele, but I never made it, unfortunately. Father Miller is an old teacher, and it's very good to have him here. City colleagues of 1956 era, what are sitting at a few tables from here, and the following early years, youth colleagues who have the batch of 2015, 6 people who are volunteering today. So it's quite a range from 56 to 2015. We're very well covered. Mr. President, Dr. Jyoti Dhakwa, thank you very much for your kind words and your warm words. All attendees, you lovely ladies and gentlemen, friends from media, thank you very much for being here. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of GAA, I join the President, Dr. Jyoti Dhakwa, in extending our warm and affectionate welcome to you. It's almost like a family reunion. Each of us may have a story to tell, renew our friendship, share joy and happiness, and draw strength from our renewed friendship. It's indeed a splendid occasion. We're gathered here to celebrate the Golden Jubilee, 50th year of Godavari Alumni Association. Don't be disheartened. It is said that 40 years is the old age of youth, and 50 the youth of old age. With due respect, Mr. Deputy Prime Minister, if I might say so, I think in your own party, youth begins at 70. I'll walk you down memory lane. In July 1951, around 60 students began arriving at St. James Godavari. After a tearful farewell to our parents, a life of peaceful coexistence with our fellow creatures unfolded. Slimy leeches and mean mosquitoes, companions for many years. If the creatures formed its survival lesson, Godavari became truly the birthplace of the Jubilee fraternity. We spoke with the whispering breezes, drank nectar from the brooks, and played on green meadows sparkling with the morning dew. We slid down hills, broke our legs, plucked the forbidden fruits, but very importantly, we listened to a bunch of bold and honorable Jesuit mavericks. Father Miller being the outstanding maverick of that bold group. We built certain core values such as professionalism, ethics, integrity, etiquette, and honesty. On the 50th anniversary of GA, we take pride in the fact that above values were nurtured in the early days of our lives, and the only way we pay tribute to the host of institution builders, comprising teachers, administrators, social workers, helpers, and caretakers, is by adhering to these ideas and values in our daily leadership building. Moving on to the genesis of GA, there are two important events that are deeply embedded in its annals. The first is its official day of registration. GA came into being on 2023/8/29, through a letter which carried the approval of the Bhagavati and Soaltees. The letter was addressed to the founding president, late Kumar Khattabatan Shah. The second event, which gave GA its shelter, its home, its house, its warmth, is carried in the overwhelming kindness of late King Samshad Janabadu Rana, a person of all of us remember as an embodiment of gentility and kindness. Nepali में भनाइ छ आँखाको नानीको आँखा पनि बिलाउँदै नबिलाउने र यति जेन्टल, यति मितृभाषी र यति मिलनसार र दयालु हुनुहुन्थ्यो। आज उहाँको स्मरण गर्न पाउँदा हामी सबै धेरै गौरवान्वित छौँ। He, in his generosity and acknowledging the perceived value of GA, donated 3 ropenis plus 3 ropenis, 7 Anna, 2 dam, जति चाहिँ उहाँले डोनेट गर्नुभयो। In Tamil in the year 2025, 2 years after GA came into being. Ever since, GA has not looked back in carrying out innumerable social tasks and serving the needs of the less fortunate people of our society. The least we can do is to demonstrate our gratitude by a big round of applause, and the 50th anniversary is a very befitting occasion, which we have already done. Thank you very much for a good round of applause. Let us make it loud enough to awaken him from his heavenly slumber. We also thank the former presidents and the committee team members for sparing the board during difficult and turbulent times. It was not easy. We had a number of our former presidents and ex-com team members who worked extremely hard. The snippets on exhibit around should give you a good sense of activities GA is engaged in. Godavari Alumni Association has evolved greatly. From its formative stage, it has its glorious days, and right now it is undergoing a state of maturity. GA has mellowed considerably. We should be gratified in overseeing the visual transformation of GA, its upgraded facilities, enhanced activities, ownership of our planning, and bold steps taken in sustaining its optimum activities all speak for the association. Liberal expression of thoughts, creativity, team spirit, quality service, governance of highest order, rule of law, citizenship with strong social responsibility, highest professionalism, and a firm conviction in the conservation of our heritage, environment, and institutional memory are a few of the characteristics a society must adhere to. GA does hold close to its core values, values which are nurtured through the lives of selfless and dedicated teachers. In all earnestness, that is why GA keeps politics out of this fold. GA is too fragile to be burdened with, how shall I put it, the deceitful nuances of our contemporary make-believe homegrown politics with a heavy dose of externalism. That is a very mouthful. As Gandhi would put it, silent suffering speaks with an unrivaled eloquence. I think we should take this close to our heart. Also, quite a number of friends expressed the view that GA has a very distinct age divide ranging from 17 to 70, and this age difference is cited as a major hurdle. To this, I always respond by pointing out that age divide is a fallacy, and the fault really lies in one's perception. Age evolves and is relative. But the beauty is that a bonding of homogeneity cuts across overarching all age groups. GA is not exclusive, it's very inclusive. There is magic in it, it helps you to connect. A person half across the world would be at ease and feel resurrected when he catches up with his friend. What price would you put on this magic? Catching up with school colleagues. My own experience, I've caught up with Dr. Godavari, the batch of 59. When we graduated, we bid adieu, and after 57 years, I'm meeting him today. It's so wonderful to see you, Dr. Godavari. From batch of 11, there are only around four still remaining.
धेरै हामीलाई गर्व गर्नुपर्ने यथार्थ हामीले महसुस गरेका छौँ र आज मलाई अलिकति खुसी पनि लागिरहेको छ। म पढेको स्कुलको आलुमनी प्रेसिडेन्ट पनि यही हुनुहुन्छ, राजेन्द्र जोशी। म आनन्दकोटीको विद्यार्थी हो र आज मैले यसलाई एकदम एउटा ठुलो सम्मानको रूपमा लिएको छु। आज मास्टर सेरेमनी मैले आज तपाईँहरूको एउटा ठुलो ग्यादरिङलाई कन्डक्ट गर्न पाएको छु। I would like to thank you, GA, for this great opportunity. Thank you so much. I feel really honored. हुन त बुवाले लिएर गएको थिएँ एक क्लासमा सेन्ट डेभिड्समा एन्ट्रान्सको लागि, आनन्दकोटीमा 2 क्लासको लागि। सानोमा चाँडी सिध्याउने रहर 2 भनेर गएँ। रिग्रेट त छैन आनन्दकोटी पढेको, तैपनि I miss out on some friends, but I still have some of my best friends. They are Chileans. Thank you so much. Thank you all of you. Now the next is, we've been talking about the GA activities and everything. Now it's time for us to witness a short documentary on the reflection of GAA, which is produced by the executive member, Mr. Amar Sima, on the screen. So I'll be back right after that. Please enjoy the documentary.
As the old West Side of history there quite often, the politicians said, why don't you all make a club?
Working was a symbol that really brought GA to the level. There were a couple of schools, Alpha, in Tangabola, a number of schools where some of us taught, some of us were.
cherished and we made a difference was the fundraising program for the
was the International Youth Year as declared by the UN.
Initiating from the beginning white shirt movement, just so that there will be no color in the politics, there will be no color in the unionism. So white shirt means peace, progress, and prosperity. He initiated the white shirt movement from the GAA Alumni Associati, which they have only initiated before.
Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This documentary ensures that it's not possible to gather all the 50 years into this video. Thank you to all of you for all these good deeds. And to continue with the program, now I would like to request Mr. Prabhakar Samtar Jangabadarana, the chairman of Emeritus. He's also a batchmate of the school 1958. As a guest of honor, he is with us tonight, and I would like to request him to address this gathering.
Old alumni who are here, and I see even from this part of it, I can visualize the leading roles all of you have played in your chosen profession and your chosen life. And that came from what we are proud to be at the My own experience was, and I am sure this was so of many of us, when we left the school in the final year, we were so confident that we could run the world. Of course we can't, but we could help. Having said that, the other recollection I have is when I came to North Point for a year to the St. Xavier's in Godavari, there was one forest. There was no life there. It was strictly academic years, little games, but there was no mistake. In a boarding life, you must have a mistake too. Otherwise, life would be not only dull, your remembrance would not be as happy as we felt. After our class, the class next after we passed away, had a lot of brilliant students. I see some of them here. Kiran, Santapur, Late Markarga, Bharat Koirala. They were great students by any standards. But I found them too much a book, not enough on the field or on the fun of life. I mean, we enjoyed life. We didn't break rules or anything, but there had to be a mystery, because it was our home. When you are a boarder, it is a home. It's not just a learning institution, it is the totality of that boarding experience. Well, I can say, unfortunately, out of 6 of us, I think 5 of us have passed away. So I am the only one who is still standing and not very firm. I can tell you that. The other one I would like to mention and take this opportunity, of course, is to remember Father Maran, Father Mission, Father Rafi. I mean, these fathers, I think, made St. Xavier's what it is, or what it was, what it is, and what it will continue to be. With Father Watman, of course, he lived longer than the other two. We had a love-hate relationship. We appreciated him, and we appreciated his dedication and his fun for life also. But then, sometimes we found him an object on which we could play a little tricks. And as a sportsman, he took it very well. The other reason I would like to mention here is, as I said, when we left the school, I'm sure most of us felt we could drive the world. We were that confident. And that confidence could have only come from the lessons we learned, from the way the fathers taught us to be men with character and men with conviction. It is because of that conviction, I can again repeat, that I see that we have entered different fields of life in our nation's progress. Except in politics, we are not that good. But that again, I said, was a blessing in disguise. Otherwise, we would have had many failures. Having said that, to emphasize the type of education and the type of character that the school built on each and every one of us, though my son is not here, he always tells me that the foundation he received in St. Xavier's and then followed by North Point in Darjeeling carried him through, whether in America or in UK, both in his studies as well as the various jobs he did before coming back home. Now that speaks volumes. With that, I think I shouldn't like to take too much of your time. Once again, I said, we are all proud to be a Javadian, and we hope those who follow us will also hold that motto dearly in their heart. Thank you very much.
A lot for GAA being in a various capacity as a past president and also in other various capacities, for which I would like to request our chief guest, Right Honorable Mr. Prakash Mansingh, the former Deputy Prime Minister, also an alumni, stands at the heart of the Tamil. The information that I got about the land is, in total, it's 3 rupee 7 आने 1 पैसा 2 दाम ये लेबर वाली सोचने लगता हूँ original गाने It was generously and happily donated by late Keru Somcher Jagabad Rana, since he is founded with his half. Well, last year, Jaga ko paisa ma calculate गर्न गाह्रो भयो धेरै लामो डिजिटको चाहिँ machine चाहिन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ ठाउँमा जस्तो ठाउँमा. Thank you so much. Wherever he is, I hope our voices reaches to him, and we really like to thank him. And also an alumni and a life member. Thank you, Mr. This is there. Thank you, Mr. Vikram Shah, for receiving the souvenir on behalf of the Kumar Vikram Shah. Next, we have the Prem Kumar Singh. Mr. Singh was the president. Thank you, Mr. Prem Kumar Singh. Now I would like to call. The next is the Bharat Datta Koirala. He was the president for the year 2028 Bikram Sambat. As far as I know, he's not in Nepal. Thank you, Mr. Krishna. I would like to call. Next, I would like to call upon Mr. Anand Joshi, who was the president for the year 2004, to become Samba. Thank you, Mr. Anand Joshi. Next, I would like to call upon the past president, Mr. Jyotiman Sherton, who was the president for the year 2041 and 2042, to become Samba. Thank you, Mr. Sherton. Next, I would like to call upon the past president, Pragya Raj Bandari, who was Next, I would like to call upon Thank you, Mr. Pandey. And I would like to call upon the past president, Mr. Bidyaman Saki, who was the president for the year 2004. Thank you, Mr. Papa. Next, I would like to call upon the past president, Kendra Bikram Shah, who was the president for the year 2051, Bikram Sama. Thank you, Mr. Shah. Now I would like to call upon the past president, Mr. Mahendra Shah. Thank you, Mr. Alok, and worked with him for almost 6 years with Marco Polo and his other hotels in Nagpur. Thank you, Yona. Yeah. Other than Mansaman, I'm not going to go there. I guess Yona will take it that way. Well, the people who tremendously contributed their time and their talent towards making this GAA today where it is stands. So I would like to thank you, our chief guest and also the president, but it's time for us to hear some of his experience and his address, for which I would like to request the honorable chief guest of today, Mr. Prakash Manse, the former Deputy Prime Minister and also
president of the movies, and in the process transformed your alumni club into a well-meaning, not-for-profit NGO with lofty dreams to live for God and lead for the heart. By 1966, you formally registered with the authorities. Thereon began an amazing journey of sharing your knowledge and organizing events that enthralled and engaged the young generation, mostly high school and college youth. You taught team spirit and sportsmanship through basketball, volleyball, hockey, and tennis tournaments. Polished the high school students' spelling and vocabulary through the Aishwarya spelling contest. Your one-act play festival not only educated and interested the young in performing arts, but it also provided the much-needed entertainment to the youth of the time. In fact, your one-act play gave the then Royal Park Academy food for thought to start their own one-act play festival. Your quiz contest was a celebrated household affair. The GAA also carried out social work, health camps, and built schools. You also helped students prepare for the dreaded SLC exams. You were torchbearers at a time when the youth had nothing creative to indulge in. You transformed the GAA was synonymous to a creative youth force. Thank you all for being leaders in your own right. Thank you for your innovative, youth-centered ideas. Thank you also for your support to the recent earthquake victims. Times have changed, and the GAA should now transform itself into a powerful think tank or a human resource bank for a brighter, better, and richer Nepal. Many of you are success stories. Let us join hands to make Nepal a success story. I am overwhelmed to be among fellow Jayavarians who have committed themselves to live for God and to live for Nepal. I am doing the same and hope we can collectively make Nepal better in every sense of the word. Thank you and congratulations once again, Jai Nepal.
Thank you, Honorable Mr. Prakash Man Singh, the former Deputy Prime Minister, to give the token of appreciation to our chief guest. Thank you, Honorable Prakash Man Singh, to accept our invitation to be a chief guest for this evening. Thank you, Mr. Rana, for accepting our invitation to be a guest of honor for this.
The program is really the culmination of the generous gesture of our guest of honor, Prabhakar Samsar Rana, who graciously and without a second thought agreed to sponsor tonight's dinner on behalf of GAA. Sir, your heartfelt offer has really helped GAA in its activities and in the efforts to make GAA more participatory and vibrant than it already is. As today's program and the efforts of the executive members have also promoted many to join as life members. And of course, on that note, we thank all such new life members, totaling 35. Our life members now is 300. A note of thanks also goes to one of our board of trustees, Uttam Jan Thapa, for his initiative and vision on this front. Much work has gone over the last few months, and there are many to thank, including the members of the board of trustees, and in particular, the head office chair, Lalit Vikram Char, and also the many past presidents of GAA and class representatives who joined at intervals at our preparatory meetings and provided valuable suggestions and feedbacks. And of course, a congratulatory note of thanks to the core members of our executive committee, headed by President Jyoti, and the administration team, headed by Virendra, and the other names of this group are listed in the souvenir magazine that is there for you all to please take a copy and please take them home. In the magazine, we will note many advertisements, and I'd like to thank all those who contributed, as well as for the inspiring articles from quite a few members. Here, thank goes to the chief editor, Amul Ulada, and also I might add, the printer in charge of the fine printing here of Mohan Joshi. While all the executive members have contributed much, a special recognition needs to be made to Ms. Ava Shah and her team. Ayush, Nehal, and others who really worked hard. I'd like to just mention that last night I got a call at 9:30 and the request was very, very dramatic. The request from was, Rai, घरमा कोही छ तपाईले यहाँ पठाइदिनु हुने यहाँ अलिकति काम गर्नलाई मद्दत चाहिन्छ 9:30 10 o'clock. And I said, my wife is asleep, my mother is asleep long time ago, my puppy is there, that means she's asking me to come. Anyway, they were working till 9, night 11 o'clock. And I'm sure you all join me in extending special thanks and congratulations to Amar Sima for the outstanding documentary that we saw this evening. Who we need to really thank is, of course, all of you present here, for it would have been for naught without your presence. Respected senior members and young members of GAA and charming spouses, you have brightened today's program with a delightful nostalgia that has brought a sense of jubilation and camaraderie among the GAA family. Also, I'd like to thank many who sent their well wishes but could not attend. And I'd like to thank Father Miller, who is here, and as it was mentioned, fathers and mothers could not come here because when we prepared this, normally Easter falls in April. So we sort of got, and as you know, GAA has its theme, Live for God and Lead for Nepal. And GAA provides a platform to do this that we may not be able to do always on our own. I refer briefly to the many activities to inspire youth and help the needy, the walkathon fundraising, many community service projects, healthy sports and academic programs for the youth, relief to earthquake victims, the national white shirt movement, and so many others. Here, this is to say that the funds raised from today's program and special contributions we have received from various members and batches will go towards further expanding the scope of services to the youth and the needy. And here also I'd like to thank all for their contributions. At the same time, I urge members who are free and capable to participate more in our activities in your own ways to make GAA more vibrant. We have amongst us members from the press and media, Image Channel, Kamtipur TV, Himalayan Times, Kathmandu Post, Republica, Nagarik, and we extend our appreciation thanks for their service and attendance. Last but not least, we thank the Soaltee Hotel and its staff and management for the support and professionals they continue to provide. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Deepak Rajbandari, the Vice President of GAA, for your vote of thanks. And next we have is the group photograph, and for which I would like to call upon the executive members, plus the chief guest and the guest of honor, are kindly requested to come and stay for the group photograph. Potas possibly can be cut with a small knife, I guess. Yeah, here goes the quantities to.
Some